So, I went to go see this movie. So, let's talk about it. Obviously, there are going to be spoilers, which I don't know why I need to say that considering, we're talking about the movie. This is absolutely a solid start for James Gunn's DC universe. Now, I'm not the biggest DC fan. I don't particularly like Superman because I feel like there's never any real weight to any of his stories. Weight in the terms of stakes, because I know he's going to solve it at the end, because normally that's how comics go, but it's also you're the strongest being in existence. So how many problems can you actually have? But this story covered it masterfully, how he has problems and stakes in humanity as a whole. This man here, whatever trophy you give actors, give it to him. Give it to him. He earned it. This by far is the best portrayal of Lex Luthor I personally have ever seen. Egotistical and angry for absolutely no reason other than that man is super strong and I feel like I am less than because he exists. So I want to get him out the way. They gave Lois some agency. She wasn't just his sidekick or a damsel in distress, because in the movie she had to go save him basically. And then while he was off fighting the monsters and, trying to save the world, she did what she could do in the form of, journalism, and she basically exposed Lex Luthor. So it's great that they actually gave her a story, as opposed to just being there and yelling Superman. Now, his haircut is horrible, but he is absolutely great comic relief. He was also comic relief, but in a completely different way. And he's the one that helps solve the problem at the end, so I'm definitely rocking with that. Now, as for Metamorpho, he was cool. He had a nice little fight and everything. He had a son and he had to save the son, and I liked that. And she more or less was just there. And, she was fine. She was definitely fine. But she more or less was just there. And Crypto was bad as hell in this movie. He was bad as hell in this movie. But I like that. So, if they want to, duplicate this, I'm not mad at it. But yeah, overall, I feel like this is a decent movie. It's a good start to James Gunn's DC run. It felt light and it felt happy. It did exactly what Superman is supposed to do. And I also appreciate the fact that Clark/Superman got to show his humanity in this movie. He got angry. He was upset. He showed he can be in pain. They made him human in this movie. And it was the overall point of the movie, saying, you are afraid of me because I'm an alien. I'm just as human as you are. I feel everything that you feel. So yeah, I would give this movie a solid about 8.5. All right, y'all.